Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Thursday, November 8th, 2018. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. As of today, the Michigan Wolverines are still sitting pretty in the college football playoff picture. But if Coach Harbaugh needs some muscle to help the Maize and Blue make it down the back stretch, he might want to think about giving Ken Jackson a call. Over the weekend, the Michigan native was spotted giving the 170s a ride for a few easy reps on the bench. I guess the big man isn't feeling any ill effects from the surgery he had earlier in the year, because he seems like he's back to his old self again. So if he can put together a good training run over these next few months, hopefully he can get back to his top 10 form at some point next season. Back in the day, I remember one of my old cross-country coaches telling me to just go out and run the best race that I could, because the only thing I had control over was putting one foot in front of the other. And based on the way he's looking right now, Clarence DeVis must have Coach Dobry on speed dial or something, because he's looking like he's closing pretty hard down this last leg to me. A few days ago, the DeVis camp released another round of updates to show off what they're calling their best conditioning ever, as they start to put on some of the finishing touches on their first prep of the season. Clarence DeVis has always been someone who's checked all the boxes on paper. So if he can finally put it all together, it seems like a pretty solid bet that we'll see him land somewhere in the top 5. Action without vision is a daydream, and a vision without action is a nightmare. But when you're willing to do what it takes to step up and make your dreams become a reality, that's usually the point where you start creating your own luck as an athlete. With the 2019 Arnold Classic circled on his calendar, second-year classic physique star Jamie LeRoyce is already doing his part to turn some of those big dreams into reality. Despite finishing his second season as one of the more exciting young talents in the division, LeRoyce seems like he's made it his personal mission to step out on the Arnold Classic stage and make a serious run at a title. So as long as he's got the vision and the drive to go out there and try to make it happen, in my eyes, he's got a puncher's chance to step up and make history. I know scientists say that we share 98% of the same genes as chimpanzees, but I really think my old buddy Jon De La Rosa might actually be 100% gorilla. A surprise new update from the De La Rosa camp last week had a few people buzzing after the former Olympian unleashed one of his best overall pre-prep looks that we've ever seen from him at any point in his career. I don't know what he's been putting into his Wheaties lately, but this guy looks like the old world beater Jon De La Rosa we saw set the stage on fire a few years ago. So if that guy is coming back better than ever for 2019, I can promise you that we're going to see some people get their feelings hurt before it's all said and done. I was watching a rerun of the Alabama vs. LSU game this morning, and it reminded me how awesome it is to see a well-oiled machine at work. And coming up this weekend, a few guys in the Pro League will get a chance to see the well-oiled machine that is rookie standout Samson Dauda do his thing for the first time on U.S. soil. A few weeks ago, the former British national champ made an under-the-radar debut back at the Prague Pro. But come this weekend, he has his sights set on tearing up the stage at the George Farah Pro, where he'll look to put together his second straight top 5 finish. In the last updates I saw, Dauda looked like he should come in 5 to 10% sharper than where he was in Prague. So depending on how the rest of the lineup shakes out, he's someone you might want to keep your eye on as a potential dark horse who could drop in and steal the win. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.